Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya439. As you may remember, Santoba finally got a vision of the Lord. A vexatious Brahmin husband of Ranjangaon. After this, Santoba every day went to Ranjangaon to beg. Here there lived an impious Brahmin who was always cross with his wife. He was most provoking and quarreled with his wife constantly. If the wife said anything to oppose him, he frightened her by saying, "I shall become an ascetic like Santoba Power. And when I give up my family affairs, you will be in a sorry plight." He said this boastfully, and then his wife remained silent. Just as an acrobat flourishes a weapon without bodily braveness, or as a barren woman describes her longings without being pregnant, or as the shadow and roar of the clouds in the sky are in vain without rain, or just as an actor acts as a king without an umbrella or a throne. In the same manner, those who talk about asceticism and peace without possessing those belong neither to the family life nor to the spiritual life. That Brahmin was always frightening his wife. So the poor thing felt anxious and kept silent. One day, the Bhakta Santoba came to her house to beg, and she related to him in detail everything about her husband. "Oh, Swami, my husband says that he will become crazy like you. If you will give me some suggestion, I will follow it." The Vishnu Bhakta replied to her, "If after this he quarrels with you, let him act as he pleases and send him to me. I will give him a piece of advice and send him back to you. Afterwards, he will become as manageable as a monkey, which is taken from house to house by its dervish, monkey man." "Very well," said the Brahmin woman, as she bowed to him. Santoba accepted the alms and returned to his ashram. In a moment's time, her husband returned home and said, "Why are you late in cooking? I'm very hungry. I will give up my family life and become like Santoba and go wherever I like." When he began to quarrel in this way, the wife replied, "Then why do you delay? Become like him at once." Santoba's mantra for an irritable husband. Hearing his wife's reply, the Brahmin began to think, "Why should I now live?" And he flew into a rage. He then took his clothes and a pot and at once went on to the island and said to Santoba, "I have given up my family life and have come to you. Now I am like you, to be sure. I will never give up your company. Now favor me with your mystic mantra and show me the way to spiritual riches." The Vishnu Bhakta said, "Surely I am fortunate to have your company without any effort. I do not see any ascetic so indifferent to worldly things as you are in all the three worlds. Now take this gourd and fetch me water. Leave your turban and other clothes here, for there are thieves on the watch." "Very well," said the Brahmin, who at once went to the bank of the river, feeling very much troubled by his hunger. As soon as he had turned his back, Santoba tore to pieces the clothes the Brahmin had been wearing and threw them on the bushes. He also hurled the man's pot into the deep part of the river. Then the Brahmin returned. Santoba said to him, "Wear a string and a loincloth." So the Brahmin, with a sense of shame, put away his dhotar. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.